Okay, so today we have a vintage 1963 National Disposer garbage disposal. This is a commercial unit. It was brand new when I got it. Well, new old stock. It had been sitting around in somebody's garage for years. As you can see, the corrosion on it and a little bit of rust. But this is actually a three-phase unit. It's a 3/4 horsepower, I believe, Westinghouse motor on it. If we can see the tag under here. At the moment, it is configured in Delta configuration. It's capable of either 240 or 415 volt three-phase. And what I have is I have a 240 volt line coming up here into this box here that runs my little tank heater in the back over here. Little old incinerator. And then it goes down to a fairly simple, it's a static phase converter, which basically just consists of a 2-pole switch, a start capacitor, and a potential relay to give the motor just a kick start and to get it going. The motor does not run on full power under this configuration, but it works well enough for a disposer in a home. Most disposers are just half horsepower, so this is definitely capable of what I need it for. And also being commercial, it's good. This thing's going to last forever. The entire thing is cast housing, cast iron. Thing weighs probably about 40 pounds maybe. But anyway, here we have it. How I have this configured is the one light is just power on. The other indicator is power to the unit. So let's fire it up and I'll show you how it sounds. And before I do that, another interesting fact about this unit is it actually has water injection. So you don't need to have a separate, or you don't need to have your water running like most disposers. This actually puts a jet of water into the housing, and that's controlled by a solenoid valve that starts up whenever I start the switch. So let's fire it up and see how it sounds. Alright, so now let's get the camera on the tripod. I've got some old chicken bones and we'll see what this thing can do. Alright, so this is going to be a bit interesting seeing as I have the tripod balanced on the sink. Hopefully we won't end up with the camera in the disposer, but we'll see what happens. As you can see, it's still nice and shiny on the trim ring. The plunger is all metal. Don't find that anymore. Usually nowadays they're all plastic. So let's see if we can zoom in on here. And we'll fire it up and show the jet of water that comes in from the back. Fortunately, I don't have a flashlight on me at the time, but that should be sufficient. All right. And there we go. An entire chicken worth of chicken bones down the drain. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but the first bone that I threw in decided to jump back out again and fly halfway across the kitchen. That's the first time I've ever had that happen, but that is one of the dangers of a garbage disposer. But now let me see if I can spread the flaps out here, and we'll show you what the inside of this thing looks like. As soon as I find something, where'd my little plastic spoon go that I had? Alright, get the camera off the tripod. Not sure if we're going to be able to see inside here, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, probably not. Where's night vision? Night shot. Alright, that might work. Well, you can see the main bolt on there, but the entire housing is cast iron. I don't think it's going to focus without actual light. But you can kind of see the grinder. The grinder teeth on the outside edge of the housing there, and the actual grinder. See, it's there. It is one of the actual grinder lugs that brushes up against that. It's not gonna focus, but anyway, yeah, there we have it. It's a very well-built commercial 1963 National Disposer, 3-phase garbage disposal unit. And thanks for watching.